Hello and welcome. In this video, I'm going to share how to protect your buy-to-let income as well as investment. Very important. I've been approached recently by property investors who bought properties and they've become a rope in their neck and they're really losing money from them. It's not appreciating in value as well. So they are really struggling. So I thought probably it's best to share this video for anybody who's got one or two property investment out there, or they've even got a rent to rent, whatever it is, for you to be able to actually protect it, because it's very vitally important once you've done all that hard work to be able to protect your investment. Okay, so this video is exactly like that, and I really would like you to watch it until the end, because there's lots of hint and tips on how you could protect your property investment, especially the cash flow, and ensuring you're buying properties that would appreciate in value. So before we get going, if you like this video or any of my videos, hit the like button below, subscribe to my YouTube channel for more of these amazing videos. So if you want to protect your property investment income, or your buy-to-let, whatever properties that you're buying, you have to be thorough. You have to ensure that you buy in something that really will generate you income, as well as something that you'll be able to protect. So the number one thing you need to think about basically is to buy properties at discount. I know this is very simple. I've been repeating it almost every video, but it's very important for you to buy properties at discount, because once you buy it at a discount, you've started making money from day one. Okay, you will start making money from day one. You might not get the money instantly, say, oh, there you go, this money come. But if you buy it at discount, it means if it comes to remortgage, you'll be able to pull that discount out and you can use it for other investment purposes. And also, the number two thing you need to think about, buy a cash flowing property. Okay, very important. Cash flow is the most important, if not the most important, one of the most important thing in property investment, especially when it comes to buy to let. Okay, do not buy properties in the hope that you would make cash flow, net cash flow in the future. It's the wrong idea. If you want to protect your income, you need to make sure it is cash flow correct from day one, not in a hope or based on speculation. Probably they said, oh, the government is building an organization somewhere, someone is going to buy a football club, stuff like that. Do not buy properties on that basis. Make sure the property you're buying have absolutely amazing net cash flow before you even think about viewing the property. Otherwise, it will be a waste of your time. And the other thing also you need to make sure is you need to make sure your net cash flow is 3 times more than your mortgage interest payment. Very important. Your net cash flow should be more than 3 times your mortgage interest payment. If you're doing a repayment mortgage, ensure it is also 3 times more than your repayment interest. Very important, because obviously if interest rate goes up, you know then you've got enough cash flow or net cash flow to be able to pay for when the interest rate goes up. The third thing you need to do to protect your investment is to get the right tenant. Do not rush after you've done your work or after you've bought the property to just get any tenant in. You've invested 20 or 25,000 pounds or whatever amount is. You don't want to rush it to get the wrong tenant there to go and trash your property, or someone who struggled to pay you. Make sure you get the right tenant by literally asking them to fill application form, vet them, credit score, check their employment, how much they're earning, whether they have a CCJ or not. Make sure you have the right tenant for your properties, because once they've moved in, if they're working there, they're earning enough money, they can stay there for a very long time, and you know that they can afford to pay your rent. Very important. That is one of the very important thing you need to do to protect your buy-to-let investment. And again, if this video I'm sharing now, if it's making any sense to you, please like it and share it with friends and family so they can learn from it as well. Number 5 is inspection, right? Once you've done your property, the tenant has moved in. If you're giving it to a management agent to manage, ensure they inspect the property in a regular basis. It could be every 3 months, every 6 months, but never ever yearly. Okay, so very important for them to inspect it, because once it's inspected, you know how your tenants are looking after your properties. You would know whether they're looking after it or not, and if there is any repair and maintenance, also you'll be able to work on repairing it, because obviously then the agent would have gone and seen it. If you're managing it yourself, make sure you book it in your calendar to go and inspect your properties either in a 3 monthly basis or 6 monthly basis. Very, very important. And the sixth thing is you have to do any repair and maintenance, whether major or minor, especially minor repair and maintenance. You need to ensure that you're doing those repairs just in case something goes wrong, and you don't want small repairs to become major repairs and then it costs you a lot more money in the long run. So very important to make sure any repair and maintenance, whether it's tiny or major, sort it out immediately to ensure it doesn't become a major repair and maintenance. Number 7, have a great management agent. Okay, what do I mean a great management agent? You're not looking for an agent that would just let your property, put tenant there, collect your rent every single month. You want an agent that would be on top of the game, that would inspect your property, that will tell you whatever issues goes wrong to sort it out immediately. If the agent are soft, you don't want them, because most landlords actually going for the opposite, going for agents that are really not managing the property properly. Basically, they only collect rent, they don't care what happens, because some landlords don't like to be called about repair and maintenance. Okay, that's why you don't want to say investment, right? End of the day, you want to protect it the best way you could possibly can. So you need to ensure that basically that agent is on the tenant's cases if there are any issues, so you could fix that property instead of making it or leaving it getting worse and worse and worse. And then what you end up doing, you losing faith, losing interest in properties, and you end up doing lots of repair and maintenance, or you end up getting a tenant who doesn't really pay you your rent. The 8th thing you need to think about is to have a great accountant. Very, very important, because if you have a great accountant, they would advise you on how to claim tax benefit or how to take some expenses out of your business without actually paying tax on them. Very important. If you got a great accountant, it would advise you so many stuff that you can take advantage of that would give you a better sort of return in your property investment as well, especially if you've got buy to let, or you got a buy to let property under a company name. There are so many advantages that you could take up there if you've got the right accountant who would advise you really what sort of things you may be able to take advantage of. Number 9 is get a solid insurance. Okay, I will not emphasize how important it is. Get a massive, nice, relevant insurance for your property, because if anything goes wrong, you're protected then, right? You've got the insurance to actually cover it. Touch base if anything goes wrong. Say you've got a leaking pipe, or something exploded in your property, or your property got burned down, whatever it is, you've got insurance to actually protect you. Because if you've got that insurance, when something goes wrong, they would compensate you for the cost you would have incurred. So very important for you to actually have insurance. So I'm going to repeat the 9 steps. Okay, number 1, you need to buy properties at discounts. Okay, very important. Buy them at discount. That's how you make your money. Buy cash flowing properties, right? Get the right tenant in your property. Inspect your property, right? Repair and maintenance, do it as and when it's required. Have a great management agent, have a great accountant, and get a solid building insurance. And again, if you like this video, don't forget to share it to family and friends, and hit the subscribe button to get notification for when I share new video tutorials. So thank you so much for watching this video. I look forward to sharing the next video. Thank you.